Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Frederick, you know me as Keanomy, and do have a look at this. We are actually stable on stone. We're even having some stone guys standing around here still waiting to deliver. How cool isn't that? The only thing we're kinda a little bit behind on now is clay, and we're not actually that far behind on clay, we just have a little bit too small amounts of fuel at the moment. So they can't really keep up. I've been able to upgrade the majority of our trains over to diesel at this point. Even without doing anything other than the stone build that we did last episode. So we are kind of constantly having trains leaving from here now with stone. Which is very, very nice. And these guys are of course not full in any capacity. But we constantly have stone available, so I don't really need to care that much about that. The passenger platform that we set up before is up and running. Everything is working perfectly fine there. We have 2 million in the bank. We always have stone available. Wood is a little bit so-and-so with. We go both up and down when it comes to wood. So we might want to look into an option to resolve that. It looks like the majority of the issue we're having is actually with fuel. So how we can fix that is by moving over even more to use diesel. And diesel will make them run a lot longer before they need to leave. So yeah, everything is kinda running super smoothly. The game is like a new game when you move over from the old trains over to these diesel trains. They're just so much faster. It's really nice actually. So yeah, what are we gonna do this episode? Well, I'm gonna try to rebuild, or not rebuild, but build out our oil production. So that we can produce a little bit more fuel. You can see that we are actually dropping down to 0 fuel every now and then, which isn't really great. Another thing is we are producing more workers than we are currently using. So we could easily expand this a little bit, which we're going to do. So we're gonna need, let's see here, is it 3 tiles I think? Yes, so 1, 2, 3. Then there we're gonna have that. Then we will just, what am I doing? Double this. So yeah. There, and then have these guys like this. And that should almost double our production of this stuff. We will use more wood or more stone as well. Hopefully we can keep up still. We do have the production for it, so that part there is no issue. Yeah, I think we are in fairly good shape. That should improve our production as well. Yeah, the speed of these trains are very dependent on having fuel available. If they don't have fuel, then they're not very much faster than any of my other trains. I think we're doing alright. Actually, I can see stone is actually going down now. Then we go back to full again. That's good. That's good. I wonder if we want to expand our storage when we have a bunch of wood or stone available. We go something like that. We should be able to upgrade you. Why not? Satisfaction is not. Ah. So we need more of this stuff. That should be everything that we need to upgrade. Yes. Nice. Then we get some churches in here. There. Okay. That should actually help a little bit with personnel that we need. Do we want to do anything with all of this food that we're producing? We're literally producing way more food than we need. We'll eat a bit more of the food stuff that we have here. How much is that production? 380. That is 360. That's probably fine. Not gonna need to go any higher than that. That gives us a bit more workers as well. So how would we go about getting more workers? Maybe expanding these houses is the easiest way then. Make sure that we have everything that we need here. So cotton, for example. How does that look? We do have a lot of cotton. We're just not getting everything into there, I guess. Okay, so do we want to start producing meat maybe for these guys? And if you want to do that, where would we go about doing that? I don't really have a good place to do that, do I? I guess if I get... Where are all of you? Oh, you are actually one of the bad trains. Probably something we should change. One. You over to one of the good wagons. You're not blocking the intersections. Let's slow down our stone production quite a bit, having that stand still for so long. We did set up the coal to be worked from Georgetown, right? Here's... Did not. If I move these over to bring workers from here instead. Tell you to don't leave until you have a full load. That'll be pretty good. Yeah, you really need to be careful with fuel in this game. If you run out of fuel, then you can be screwed really quickly. Now is the question, where do we go? Yeah, we go the right way. Okay, well then we're safe. Should be no issues. Should be no issues. And then it's just fuel that we need to look into. And I guess a lot of the fuel issues that we're having is just being able to... Why are we not producing more? Out of workers? No, I'm out of this stuff. You guys not producing enough. Yeah, we don't have enough workers there now. Okay. Yeah, they go like opposite to each other. So one of the trains goes to the pump jack first and the other guy goes to the oil refinery first. That way I make sure that I get workers in both places. The reason I went to the refinery first is because the pump jack doesn't really need that many people. It's 10 in each, so it's 50 here. But now I'm not getting fuel just because we don't have anyone at the pump jack, because everyone was taken by the refinery, which kind of sucks. Wasn't really the intention. Send you to the oil refinery. Maybe this doesn't work. I was trying to have it pick up oil or diesel to refill itself, but that doesn't seem like it's actually working. So let's just have it load and unload. If this one runs out of fuel, it's going so short distant that it really doesn't matter. So we are producing 50 per minute and we are using 70, so we need more of these. Not have enough stone though. Alright, that's it. We're doing cattle and we're doing it a lot of coal over here. Yeah, but all the best coal is over here, so I'm anyway gonna use this. So let's set down a cattle ranch here. Let's not set down a cattle ranch here. I don't have the stuff that I need. So we really need to work on getting our wood and stuff like that up and running. How do we do that? Well, we get the guys that goes here. We tell you to have maybe 2 trains. To go to potatoes. Why are you over here? I just put a train on here and I have no clue where it went. This one? Full fuel. You? I know I put a train on the potato one, but where did it go? Is it you? Oh, that's wheat. One of the potato one. Keanomy potatoes. Latest. I'm confused. I managed to put a passenger train on there even though that was not my intention. Oh well. We wanted a gondola. And we wanted it to be with this guy. No, this guy. Yes. So Keanomy fuel. Let's do 3 maybe. Yeah, the fact that you can't keep up is really annoying. And all of that is because we don't have enough stuff at the moment. Can we please get some bricks here and then we might be in a better position. Yeah, it looks like stone is exactly on the edge of how much we can produce, or deliver at least. Kinda hovering between full and 2.5k. There we go, that's a little bit more fuel, or oil at least. That is 12 pump jacks. It's 120 oil per minute, and these guys on a good day is using maybe 100. Yeah, as soon as I run out of fuel, then this is just falling apart. Right now we're producing almost nothing because we don't have any workers. And you guys are complaining about not enough work. Are you kidding me? How do you complain about not having enough work when we're literally out of workers here? The thing is, if we could get this up and running, I think we would be fine. I just can't get this up and running. Because this should produce quite a lot of fuel if we just got it going. But when it's running at 8% efficiency, it doesn't really produce much fuel at all. 586. Where do those 586 work? We have 120 here. And 69 here. So where's the other 400? Like, where do you do the other 400 here work? That's something I don't really understand. There we go. Now we're running at 100% and we're doing 490 liters a minute. Finally. You're leaving. Now we should be getting some fuel. How do we look here with new workers? Not enough. You are bringing back 69 workers. Also not enough. Still do not have enough food here. That's just because you guys are running like half speed because we're out of damn wood all the time. Take a look at the construction we have here. So we're actually producing more than what we are shipping out now. We're not keeping up with production either, and the majority of that is because these guys are getting tired before they are able to work. anything that we should stop? Probably this production. How many stone workers do we have? 16. And each stone worker takes how much? I don't even know where I put all of the stone workers. So that's 320 normal workers. And a lot of trains that I could move over to something else. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of this. You guys. Then I'll probably use this station instead for clay. So we do bricks here and then we there, fix up this when we get time for it. This is the old station that we used before, so we probably wanna upgrade the whole station if we continue. How's our fuel looking? We just delivered fuel and we're already out. Are you kidding me? Using that much fuel? We give in fuel. And half of it is instantly gone. Wow, okay. Anything I can do about that? These need more workers. Okay, so we will rebuild this a little bit. This is the intersection up towards our stone up here. And this little square that we have right here. And I'm gonna put one of these roundabout intersection combination weird guys that we have since before. Hopefully that should make this quite good. There maybe? Almost looked good. Go there. I'll bring you here. There. Delete these. Delete this. You. That way. You. That way. You this way. And then we wanna allow these to merge however they want to. That way. That's good enough? I think so. Do the same here. I still need to redo a lot of my blueprints at some point. I just haven't really gotten to it just yet. But yeah, a lot of these blueprints needs some work, so to say. And then we're gonna have these just head down here somehow. Through these. Let's see, these are the ones coming in, so you will go in here, right? Yes. Yes, sorry, Bob. There, and then you go here. Very good. Straight up to this. And continue there and into you. Oh wow, that's a lot of workers. Okay. How much does one of the... One out of... So 30... Ugh. 30 every minute only? That's not very much. Okay, well, we're gonna need 2 at least then. And we're gonna have to up your production a little bit as well. So I have 40 of these stoneworks, and they produce 12 every minute. That is like 400 and something that I don't care to calculate at the moment. Need so much stone, man, that's crazy. That's better, and we are producing how much stone now? 600 only. At least wood will kinda solved itself now. The biggest issue we're having with wood now is actually that we're just not producing enough. Let's get some more farms on here. So that's 6 farms and 60 for each farm. 360 of them, so we can get a couple more on here at least without too much of an issue. We're doing with workers. Still alright. Still no issues with workers. That's good. That would mean that we can actually upgrade a lot of these houses, right? No. Okay, so I'm trying to swap out a few of these trains that are kind of too long. So this guy, for example, you can see that he is actually protruding past the intersection. And that makes him kind of in the way for this train, so this train couldn't move. When I started to set all of this up, I kind of got the wrong trains on here. That kind of messed me up a little bit. It looks like we might have found a solution now. Can we upgrade you? No, we cannot. So let's sell you. Kinda don't want to use anything but diesel train at the moment. Where possible, at least. Not that I have enough diesel for it, but we at least don't need anything else for now. So might as well get the wood up and running with diesel. Let me try to time this game so I actually have some fuel at the same time as I have everything else available, so I can get more of these craftsmen. That would be really nice. There we go. Take that stuff. Got what? 4 houses? Yes. Or we still have fuel available when we are delivering the new batch at least. Just barely, but still fuel available. You should more or less be full already. Yes. Nice. And we're still producing. Got a full set of workers here, 400 liters a minute. This one is close to full as well. Wow, if I actually get all of this through and fueled up. Let's see how it looks like when we have sped this up a little bit and gotten fuel to go through a few times. Oh no. I tried to speed up time a little bit, but we're still not keeping up with fuel enough that we can just run it. They just left, but they're not full with fuel. We still need more workers because I think the issue is that we dropped one round of workers. That was enough for us to kind of fall behind again. It seems so random whether they are having this specific for able to work. It seems super random. Because I can have people standing here, like 1200 people waiting to work. But I can still not update anything. According to the game, 1200 people is not enough to consider one household to be unable to work. Like, I don't know. Seems super weird to me. If you can explain that, then please do it in the comments. I would really, really appreciate that. That would be fantastic. Yeah, it's a shame that I can't keep up with the fuel. They're not going full, so adding another train is not going to do anything. It's not going to help me. I can't even upgrade these. Did I build a bar just for the sake of it? Just so I can get more workers? Will allow me to go up to like 1200 at least. Ah, you know what? I read something about this. I think it's because I was on full worker amount. Will you guys continuously complain now about the missing stuff? You just get 80% happiness in that. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really think I care about that. I just want to make sure that I can upgrade as much as possible. So let's set up a route then to start producing meat. Make it my lovely green color from here all the way over to here. Up workers, yes. Get trains that are... not use those. Don't want to use those. We use ST20 Craftsman. Didn't I make one of those? Yes. Yeah, I'll do 3 of them. And then we need one for wheat. Delivery, and that's gonna be a yellow one. It's gonna go from there over to here. And that will be load, unload, train, gondola, 2 maybe, 2, 3, 3 just for sake of it. What else do you need to run? I think that should be it. Wheat and workers, yeah. Okay, so this happens way too often. We have 4 of the stone trains here, and then everything else just backs up. So I'm gonna put down a station over here instead. Then I'm gonna have the stone go over here instead. I think I broke the overlay. Yeah, Control B apparently. Toggles that. There. Georgetown 2, Georgetown cargo. There we go. Get these guys to go here. That, and then you will, I guess, skip over here as well. That might have been a mistake. Don't think I should have deleted all this. We'll figure something out. Yeah, how am I supposed to get trains onto there? No, we need this. Yeah, we need this intersection. We can't delete it. Don't need it to be as fancy as it has been though, and we don't need it to be 2 ways. We can easily delete this guy. And just have 2 of them go. Something like that. Yeah, and this is only for workers. Am I thinking wrong here? Be like that, right? And here. There we go. So that should get that up and running. You do only have access to these now, so we will change you over to be on this side. So, type passenger train limit And that should allow us to produce a lot more stone. And really, really open up this station. Oh, these guys are idiots. They're picking up normal guys. That's not what we need. Filter for this, please. Clear those. That's why they didn't drop anything off. They're picking up the wrong guys. Of course. That makes all the sense in the world. So how are we doing here? You are filling up with a lot of workers on this. This should be fairly alright actually. So that's 26k there, so we don't need to worry about this. This is filling up constantly with these. Question is if we want to have a train going from here just to deliver diesel up to this guy. That could have diesel. Don't have any stone though. Yeah, look at all this fuel we're producing. I was about to say, as I look up and see that we have 0 fuel. We did have about 1,000 fuel in the bank just before that, so I thought it was moving on better, but it doesn't look like that's the case. Go from here over to there. Load, unload, pigs, wagons. One is probably enough to begin with. Do you like bring people with you that's not tired? No, they're all tired. Okay. Okay, so we have finally come to a point where I think we're using so little coal that we can get rid of this fuel station that we set up. Since we're not using it for any of our diesel trains. There we go. That's our fuel station gone and not used anymore. Kinda feels nice actually. We just need to get the fuel up and running and then we should be in fairly good shape. Which currently is not going so well. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe I shouldn't use 2 trains here after all. Yeah, if I wait for you... They're both empty. Okay. We wait for the other guy to get here. And then we get rid of him. Then we have locked in the amount of workers that we need here. You are gonna make it to that station and then we'll delete you. Then this guy is just gonna go back, pick up new ones, and they will always be fresh and full of people. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, fuel is definitely the issue we're having at the moment. You see that almost all of our trains are out of fuel. I should have probably expected that, considering the amount of diesel we would need to actually supply here. Hopefully it's just because I moved a lot of the craftsmen over here. Instead of working there, they are all kind of situated there instead. Maybe I should look into my clay production even more. Looks like we are stuck. Ooh, that might be why we're seeing issues. And part of that is because you are not actually the correct train. Okay, so these guys we actually need to redo. Yeah, you can see these fits a lot better on the platform here. And we're actually low on... What are you guys doing? We're not low on that. We're full on that.
really slow on producing, 110-ish per minute. Need 193 every minute. Eek. So at the max we would do 200, so technically we can actually keep up with the upkeep if we're just supplying constantly. Okay, well, I think that's gonna have to do it. We actually should have our first round of meat coming in here shortly. Coming here. It's only 90 of it. Tell you to wait for full and wait for empty. Okay, so we're positive again in money, which is good. And we are getting a little bit of the bricks. But it's not really enough. And we're completely out of fuel a lot of the time now. Did produce a little bit, but we're still kind of not really reaching our goals here. So in the next episode, I guess we're gonna have to continue to expand our worker line here. Because yeah, it does look like we need a lot of worksmen. Laborers doesn't seem to be that bad. Kinda keep up with laborers, so that's good. And we have managed to get our meat up and running. Kinda running low on personnel every now and then, but that's okay. I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, then make sure that you click that subscribe button. We just hit 100 subscribers, so that's really, really cool. Thank you, everyone, really, for clicking that subscribe button and becoming a part of this channel. Really does mean a lot to me. So I hope you'll join me in the next episode, and I'll see you there. Bye, everyone.